Never thirsty. Never thirsty.
So delivering pizza in Los Angeles, I have a few friends that are
in Dallas.
Oh, it was in Dallas. I was gonna say. Well, then okay. So because in LA, I was gonna say, I asked my friends like, oh, you deliver pizza. Like, did you ever have any crazy stuff? They're like, yeah, one time I delivered pizza to Macaulay Culkin. Stuff like that. But he's the kid from Home Alone. In Dallas, that's a whole different world out there. So any kind of like you show up and like you see these. Not that I've watched them, but there are these educational documentaries that you can watch on the internet about pizza guys going to people's houses and, a woman is there in a robe and stuff like that. I don't know if you've ever seen any of these documentaries. Any of these happen? Does that ever happen to you in real life?
No. I mean, I got to deliver to strip clubs. That's about it. But I just remember like, the strip clubs would always order from us, and I would remember like going in there and the strippers would just be like, "Don't use the bathroom," because I would be like, "I got to piss," and they're like, "No, you don't want to go in there," and I still never knew why. Like I went to the bathroom, but it's just like it looked like a normal bathroom, and I don't know what the strippers be doing in bathrooms, but they're like, "Don't use the bathroom."
Question of the day.
But yeah,
that's very telling. That's very telling because as a male. As a male who has used men's rooms in like pretty awful places, I'm pretty confident that like men are the worst human beings on the planet, just based on like how they behave in a bathroom and how they leave it for other people. And for a stripper bathroom to be on like a don't go in there level, that terrifies me.
Yeah, I don't know what they be on. But to piggyback on your question about like delivery people though, it's funny because when I was in college, I remember we always used to tip our delivery drivers with like smoking a bowl with us, or like they would always like to come come to our house because like it was just like, yeah, we don't got money for you, but you want to come in and smoke? And boom, we would just always send them back to work high.
That's amazing. That's amazing. That's hilarious. So right now, life is pretty good for you. There's been a lockdown and whatnot, but like that gave you an opportunity to sort of, your audience probably grew even more because more people are not working. They're at home and they're getting distracted by things like your videos. So this must have been a huge growth year for you, despite the fact that it was a pandemic, right?
Yes. The lockdown, honestly, unapologetic, it was the best thing that happened to me. It literally like, cause I got ADD and you see I be traveling a lot. So the lockdown forced me to be in one space. I don't think that it was just because of like, oh, the world was shut down to like channel people to me. It was a personal thing to where it forced me to be in one area, lock in and just work. And that's when I discovered TikTok. And I like during like the lockdown, like I think I stayed inside probably for like 2 months, 3 months, and then I was just like started traveling again. But during those 2-3 months, I gained like 600,000 followers, and it was just like boom, because it was just all I did was woke up, made 5 videos a day, and I was doing that every single day. And yeah,
I have a question for you. What would you tell someone who wants to be an influencer, a new person, a new kid, and somebody? What's the advice you would give them to start?
I would say that being an influencer is all about consistency. I mean, it's the same thing in everything. And that sounds so cliche, but it's like, that's what I was saying. It's like those 5 videos a day, being consistent and posting. Like, yeah, when I first started posting, they weren't getting the numbers, of course, because I started from 0 on TikTok. But it's just the consistency, the algorithm favors you if you like favor the app, and it knows how long you're on the app. It knows how long you're strolling it. Yeah.
It's so funny that you say that because literally I was going to comment that exact same thing. Like even just from looking at your Instagram profile, I was going to mention consistency is key. Like everybody, that's number one lesson. But I think you specifically beyond the algorithms, which is obviously that's the secret sauce beyond the app. These are things that you have to put in the time to really figure out those cheats, right? But as far as consistency on quality, you have this like sort of character when you're doing the interviews. There's a consistency to like your audience knows that they're gonna get what they know what they're getting now. It's like you do a couple
quality
different characters.
And quantity.
You do these really funny sort of group. You know, your man on the street stuff is really hilarious. I actually had there was one that I watched, the most recent one, where you said, "What if a guy doesn't pay for your date?" Right, and then she answers, is that the last one that I just saw?
Yeah.
Okay, I was hoping that you were trying to slip in like, what happens if a man doesn't pay you for the first date? Like, pay you.
I was like, look, yo, that chick was like.
That's what I thought you said. That's what I thought you said.
No. I was trying to be respectful to that chick, because actually, like, I was trying to work with her type. So I was trying to be respectful during the interview, but if I don't know you, I don't give a saying whatever. Like, it's like, because a lot of people think that the interviews are fake, but every single one of them shits, like, I don't plan anything.
No, I can
like
tell. I can tell that it's real. I can totally tell.
Yeah.
And
the only thing that people would be like, my voice, like, of course, like, I'm not going up to the girl like talking in that voice, but it's just like the girls, like, some of them I don't know them, but it's just like all I say, like, before the interview, and I'm like, I'm about to change my voice, and then it always catches them off guard once I start this. But like, they're all like, I don't know half of those girls, and I just like, it's better if I don't know them, because I won't give a say to them.
Yeah, because like, now, what happens if this character? Did you name this character?
The not so gay best friend. So yeah, it came from like my skits that the not.
What did you say it was? I didn't hear it.
The not so gay best friend.
So like, what happens if this character blows up and becomes like the next? You know, there's like a movie with that character. Like, are you prepared to be that character? Like, is that your Borat?
I'm prepared. I mean, it's just like, I feel like I'm gonna be the type of person that's gonna be known in this industry for different things. So it's like, I'm not gonna be that like one staple. That's something that I pride myself on. It's just like, if I get approached in public, there's people that come up to me for different things. They're not gonna just be like, oh, you're that guy that does a gay voice. You're that I'm trying to guy. You're the guy that's with the. Like, you know, so it's like, I just want to be, or like, some people come up to me and it's literally straight off of music. Like, they're like, yeah, you're that rapper, and they don't even know that I do comedy, you know? So I want that to be one of the things. I want like movies to be like, yo, yeah, you got to do this character in the movie. Because it came from me doing my skits. Like, my skits was, there was a character called Gay Best Friend. And he would have you ever considered
auditioning for a show? Oh, sorry, go ahead. I didn't hear you.
Basically the character was a straight dude that would basically try to get with girls in that game, or get at gay to get with girls, basically.
Never thirsty. Never thirsty.